Google just shipped 18 launches in 35 minutes. Antigravity 2.0, Gemini 3.5, Flash, Android 17 with Gemini Intelligence, Astra Live on glasses, WebMCP in Chrome, and the top Ultra plan just got cut from 250 to 200. Most builders watch the recap, get overwhelmed, touch nothing. In 9 minutes, you are getting every announcement ranked by what matters for builders this week, what to touch first, what to ignore. Comment, recap for the PDF. Rank 1, Anti-Gravity 2.0. It is not one product, it is 5. The desktop app orchestrates 5 coding agents in parallel on 5 different problems. The CLI replaces Gemini CLI entirely. Every existing user is being forced to migrate this week. The SDK gives you programmatic access to the exact agent harness Google uses internally. The Managed Agents API, one call gives you a persistent, isolated sandbox via Cloudflare, Daytona, Modal, or Vercel. And MCP Tunnels expose internal tools without opening a firewall. Operator rule, migrate off Gemini CLI this week and pin the new version in CI. Rank 2, Gemini 3.5, Flash and Nano 4. Flash runs 4 times faster than every other frontier model while beating Gemini 3.1 Pro on almost every benchmark. Pro-level intelligence at flash latency. Google co-developed it using anti-gravity itself, so every agent loop inherits the speed-up. Hour-long tasks finish in 15 minutes. Nano 4 ships on-device through the Firebase AI Logic SDK. Operator rule, Flash for 90% of agent work, Pro only for the planning step and the final review. Rank 3, Android 17 plus Gemini Intelligence. Gemini Intelligence is now a system service any app can call without setting up a model. Create My Widget generates home screen widgets from a prompt. Rambler in Gboard handles long-form voice to text. Android CLI is now stable. Agents can drive Android Studio from the terminal. And the migration agent in preview converts React Native, web, and iOS apps to native Kotlin automatically. Operator rule, if you ship an Android app, run your codebase through the migration agent this month. The diff alone tells you what is technical debt versus platform debt. Rank 4, Google AI Studio is now a full IDE. Native Kotlin support, workspace integrations, one-click deploy to Cloud Run, Firebase services support, and a seamless export button into Antigravity. You can prototype a full-stack app inside AI Studio, deploy it to Cloud Run, and hand the whole thing to an anti-gravity agent for maintenance. Operator rule, Studio for the first commit, anti-gravity for everything after. The Studio is for shape. The agent is for scale. Rank 5, Firebase plus hybrid inference. The Firebase AI logic. SDK now routes inference dynamically between Gemini Nano on-device and Gemini Pro in the cloud through one unified API. Online, Pro, offline, Nano. Sensitive data stays on-device. Firebase SQL. Connect is now GA and cloud. Firestore Enterprise just got text and geospatial search. Operator rule. Switch your inference layer to the AI Logic SDK this sprint. Latency and cost wins are immediate. The privacy story sells the app to enterprise next quarter. Rank 6. WebMCP and Gemini in Chrome. Google is proposing WebMCP as an open web standard. Every site can expose structured tools any agent can call directly from the browser. Origin trial starts in Chrome 149. Gemini in Chrome ships alongside, making the browser itself an agent host. Operator rule. If you run a SaaS, ship a WebMCP manifest before Chrome 150 hits stable. Being agent readable is the new mobile readable. The first wave of agent traffic skips every site that did not do this. Rank 7. Astra plus Android XR plus Googlebook. Astra is now live across phones, smart home, and the new Android XR glasses preview. Continuous conversation, visual understanding, memory across sessions. Android XR glasses got their first public demo. And Google announced Googlebook AI first laptops in partnership with Acer, HP, Lenovo, and Dell, with Gemini integrated below the OS layer. Operator rule. If you build consumer software, design for two contexts now. Voice first on glasses. Ambient first on Googlebook. Rank 8. The pricing reshuffle nobody read. AI Pro at 20 a month. AI Ultra at 100 a month. 5 times the Pro limits. Sweet spot for solo builders. And the top AI Ultra plan was cut from 250 to 200, 20 times the Pro limits. Subscribe to either Ultra tier through May 25th and you get a $100 Antigravity promo credit on top. Solo dev. Start at 100. Team of 2 to 5 go straight to 200 and use the credit. Operator rule. If you hit the daily cap twice in week 1, you needed to upgrade yesterday. 5 mistakes builders are going to make this week. 1. They keep using Gemini CLI. Fix. Migrate this week before the deprecation lands. 2. They default every call to Pro. Fix. Flash for 90%, Pro for the start and the end only. 3. They ignore WebMCP because it is an origin trial. Fix. Ship the manifest now. First mover positioning does not repeat. 4. They sign up for AI Pro and plan to upgrade later. Fix Ultra this week. Claim the $100 credit. Run effectively free for a month. 5. They treat AI Studio and Antigravity as competitors. Fix Studio for the first commit, Antigravity for the rest. 90% of you watching haven't subscribed. On Facebook, subscribe is the supporter button. On YouTube, it is free and it tells the algorithm to send you more. Comment recap below and I will send you the IO 2026 Builders Recap. Every announcement ranked, every operator rule, the pricing tree, the 5 mistakes with fixes, 1 PDF, free. Subscribe early. Win early.